Welcome back to MMG Cars. Today we're featuring our 2022 BMW M5 CS. For those of you that are not familiar with this vehicle, this is a very rare and limited production BMW M5. It is only available for the 2022 model year, and it's based on the new body BMW M5 competition. This vehicle came in only one of two colors, this one being Brands Hatch Gray Metallic. And it features several styling and performance modification upgrades over the standard M5 competition. If we look at the front here, this car comes standard with BMW specialty Icon yellow adaptive headlights. And in the center, we have the famous BMW kidney grills in gloss black, but only on the M5 CS will the outer portion be finished in a gold bronze. And it has specialty M5 CS badging all around. This one is on the grille. One of the main differences between this vehicle and the M5 competition, this car weighs over 200 pounds less than the standard M5 competition. That's thanks to extensive carbon fiber found on the exterior and interior. Good example here, if you look at the front, you find a carbon fiber front splitter. Walking around to the side here, carbon fiber mirror caps, and a full carbon fiber roof. Coming around to the rear of the vehicle, we find a carbon fiber rear spoiler. Once again, specialty M5 CS badging finished in gold bronze. And at the bottom, we have a carbon fiber rear diffuser with quad tip exhaust. If we open the trunk here, this car surprisingly has a very spacious trunk for a sedan. Plenty of room to fit various items. And coming back around to the other side, this car has specialty 20-inch M Sport style wheels, also finished in gold bronze, and comes from the factory with M carbon ceramic brakes for extra stopping power. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood here. We look at the side as well. On both sides we have gold bronze fender badging with M5 CS lettering. This car features the same 4.4 liter twin turbo V8 found in the M5 competition. However, the main difference, this is the most powerful and fastest production BMW ever made. And it is also the fastest road-ready BMW sedan to lap the Nürburgring. This car makes approximately 627 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. So it is an absolute beast. 0 to 60 time is around 2.9 seconds. And we have a M-Power carbon fiber engine cover. And one of the cool things here, if you look on the underside of the hood, we have M5 CS etched into the underside of the hood. That's a pretty cool feature. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the interior of this vehicle. This M5 CS comes equipped with keyless entry, so as long as the key fob is in your hand or in your pocket, the doors will automatically lock or unlock as you approach or step away from the vehicle. Looking at the door here, we have several buttons. These control the 4 automatic windows, as well as the power adjustable and foldable mirrors. Right above, we have the buttons for the memory seating. Over here is the button to open the trunk. And of course, this car comes equipped with factory upgraded Harman Kardon sound system. Looking down here, we have the illuminated door sills with M5 CS lettering. And once again, looking at this interior, it is finished in a beautiful black merino Alcantara leather mix with red Mugello inserts. If you look over here at the seats, these are the all new M Sport bucket seats. These are found in the new M3 and M4 competition. Very similar. You can tell from the hollowed inserts right here on both sides. But of course, this is an M5, so it has the illuminated M5 badge just below the headrests on both the driver and passenger seats. And another cool detail right here is very difficult to see, but on the headrest itself, you can see an outline of the Nürburgring track that is etched into the leather on the headrest. And then once again, another cool detail is the M Sport seat belts with M stitching. Looking back towards the steering wheel here, this is the M Sport steering wheel wrapped in Alcantara, and it has the M badge at the bottom as well as the M stitching around it. Stepping into the vehicle, this M5 CS has only done 1,143 miles, and it has a push button start right here. And just below the push button start is the automatic start stop button. This function can be turned on and off. What this function does is when the car comes to a stop at a stoplight or a traffic signal, the engine will automatically shut off, and then when it is time to proceed, the engine will automatically kick back on. Looking over to this side, we have the buttons for the automatic headlights and parking sensors. And then looking back at this steering wheel, we have several functions here to control the adaptive cruise control, and it comes complete with carbon fiber paddle shifters. We get a lot of questions about what the M1 and M2 buttons are. This vehicle comes with a completely customizable feature for different drivers. So this just means for driver 1 and driver 2. Looking at the gauge cluster here, this is also completely customizable depending on what mode you're in. So I believe this is normal mode. There's also a sport mode and a track mode. And then above this, we have the heads-up display, which shows you the current speed limit in your area as well as your current speed. Then looking back over towards the infotainment system, we have several functions here that are all controlled with this knob, but these buttons can also shortcut to whatever feature you're looking to choose, with the menu being the main page. The media right here controls the radio. This car also features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and of course Bluetooth connectivity, so you can stream music from your phone, take calls, make calls, send messages, etc. Going back here, comms, which is basically when you pair your phone to the vehicle. Car comes complete with navigation as well. You can also just view a map when you're driving. One of the cool functions here is the general settings for the vehicle itself and the M menu, which is what I was talking about earlier, where you can customize for different drivers. So configure for driver 1 and configure for driver 2. Going back here, if you go into general settings, you can also customize the exterior and interior lighting of this vehicle, as this vehicle does come equipped with the ambient lighting package, so you can change the color of the lights within the vehicle at a touch of a button. So here we have different colors. You can completely change the inside. These are just the functions for the seats, and both the driver and passenger seat have heating ability as well. And also, this is for the climate control zone. This car does feature a dual climate control zone. And then this at the bottom is for just general apps that are uploaded onto this vehicle, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Coming down here, we have the basic radio controls right here to control the volume and whatever preset station you may be on. And then down here is to control the climate, the dual climate zone. This menu right here in the middle is touchscreen, It will control the heated seats as well. Looking down here, we have a slidable cover which reveals a completely wireless charging pad for smartphones and also 2 cup holders. And then over here at the shift knob, this car does feature an 8-speed M Steptronic automatic transmission. You can change gears with the gear lever or with the paddle shifters, unless you're in complete automatic, which means the car will do it for you. And once again, you can set up various different modes for this vehicle and also go into M mode, which is basically sport mode. This vehicle also features the M exhaust system. So that is a Valvetronic exhaust system. So when you push that button, it'll turn off and it'll close the valves and the car will become quieter. If you press it on, it'll open the valves and the car will get louder. And then once again, on the interior here on the dash, we have the CS etched into the dash. And looking around here, you can see the interior ambient lighting package go all the way across the dashboard. As you can see here, it's lit in a green color, but when the door is opened, it'll turn red. And it'll let you know that the door is open, and as soon as you close the door, it goes back to whatever color you have previously set it on. Now let's take a look at the rear seats for this vehicle. Once again, interior ambient lighting package on the door, but as the door is open, the lights will turn red. We have the button here for the automatic window, as well as the illuminated door sills with the M badging on it. This car also has the M Sport bucket seats in the rear, as well as the M Sport seat belts with M stitching. And then right here in the middle, we have a small cubby for items that you can place in. And then another cool detail right here in the center, you can somewhat see a CS badging etched into the leather here. And then one last thing at the bottom, we have the climate control zone system for the rear seats, so that the rear passengers can also control what temperature that they would like to have. And then looking at the back side of the driver and passenger seats, you can see a full carbon fiber backing for both seats. Once again, this car features extensive carbon fiber all around the car. So once again, this is our 2022 BMW M5 CS. As you can see here, those are the Icon yellow specialty adaptive headlights. Now is your chance to own this vehicle. This is definitely going to be a future collector car. We can only see the value of this vehicle appreciating. If you have any questions or inquiries, please visit our online website, mmgcars.com. You can also call, text, or email us, and we'd be happy to help you.